Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gant, and welcome back to Riddle Joker. Last time, she knows, you found out that you are a spy. Oh. Yes, you found out you're a spy, man. And, you call your dad, and Satoru called his dad, be like, "What do I do?" And he's like, "Well, you gotta go talk to her." So, that's where we are right now. And some other stuff happened, but I don't have time to explain that. I really want to start this, so let us continue. I think this is it. I head out to the courtyard comes lunch break. This is where Mayu senpai said to meet her in the replies she sent me. There's a bench a bit ahead where I spot a couple of students. A place where we can be seen, but not overheard. Her lab would have been the best choice for a private conversation, naturally. But the reason she decided against that was likely because she didn't want to vis-a-vis with me in a closed room. Opting for a public location was an act of prudence on her part. To her, I'm someone to be wary of.
Oh, you're here early.
Upon hearing her voice behind me, I tightened my lips to mask my emotions.
Thank you for coming. Sorry there aren't any places to sit.
It's okay. You made the right decision. We're not here to sit down and relax after all.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but our days of being kids at Ferran are over. I'm a researcher here, and you're, let me guess, probably industry spy for some company.
Sorry, but I can't answer that.
Alright, well I'll just go ahead and notify you.
Fuck.
Alrighty, well I just thought I'll go ahead and notify you that I changed the authentication key. You won't be able to sneak in my lab or the research center using the signature of mine you currently have.
So that's what tipped her off. She probably saw a log at the research center that occurred at a time she knew she wasn't there. She might even have info on all the infiltration attempts we made using the key infused with her signature. But I doubt she realized we sneaked into her room. Her deleting the data off her computer was probably just a precautionary measure. Thank goodness she didn't realize I was watching that time. Stop, Satoru. This isn't the time to be remembering that. Come on. Game plan. You gotta focus. Focus on the game.
I know you can't tell me much, but please, try to understand I'm in a position with responsibility to fulfill.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I'm honestly annoyed at myself for my lack of awareness. I should have known better than to let something like this happen. I never expect a spy would be someone your age. I also didn't account for the fact that I'm a much easier target than any of the full-time researchers. You really threw me for a loop yesterday, and I mean it.
Yeah, you let me go without reporting anything to the school.
That I did.
Is that something you can just decide not to do?
Oh, you're worried about me?
No, that's not what I meant. All I want to know is why are you letting me go, and why you called me out here today?
Well, I already know that you have no other information sources. Otherwise, you wouldn't have tried to do what you did.
Are you sure about that?
Sure, I'll gladly entertain you, so allow me to explain a little more directly. You used optical camouflage yesterday.
This isn't what I expected.
From what I can tell, that camouflage wasn't a product of simple engineering. While the switch turned it on or off might be, it responded to my ability in a very distinct way. It can only be some sort of astral ability.
I'll leave the answer up to your imagination.
Okay, I'll continue my conjecture then. While it was clearly an effect produced via an astral ability, it wasn't produced via your own ability. Whatever your ability is, it's clearly belongs to the category of body enhancement ability, considering I was able to hang off your arm. So, we concluded that the camouflage was not related to your ability. However...
Okay, I gotta get into character.
However, I know for a fact that you were the only person in that room. Which leads me to believe that whatever organization you work for has some sort of technology that can copy a person's ability. If I had to take a stab, I would say some sort of material that memorizes astrons. It's definitely nothing big, probably some type of fiber material. Otherwise, how would you be able to equip it into a uniform?
I can't believe she made all of those deductions just from yesterday's incident. I'm reminded of just how fearsome her intelligent prowess is.
I'm assuming Nanami-chan is probably a secret agent too. And she copied my astral signature that time we were in the bath together, and she was touching me rather suspiciously. Actually, to be more precise, it was probably something that was already on me, and she was only trying to receiving it. So how close am I?
I raised both of my hands in defeat. Misleading her is pointless at this stage. She's already basically arrived at the truth on her own. You're right. Nanami and I came to the school as part of an undercover operation.
What was the mysterious material you used to copy my Astron signature?
Our name for it is my memory fiber. The effects are exactly as you detailed.
Wow, you're being awfully cooperated all of a sudden.
I don't intend to tell you everything, but staying quiet wouldn't be a good look, seeing on how you basically figure out most everything.
Good. I'm glad all my conjectures were right.
That's not a good thing at all.
Yeah, I suppose. There's not much that's good about any of the situation.
I'll get right to it. What exactly do you want from me? She's the very image of calm and collective. She brushes her hair back, then looks at me in the eye with a slight grin.
How about we strike a deal?
What?
I'll stay quiet about you and your mission. In exchange, I want you to provide me some of that memory fiber.
So that was her plan. Dun dun dun. And what do you answer? I asked her to give me some time to consider it. Still though, we obviously can't give it to her, right? Not as things currently stand, it's too risky. On the other hand though, we at least know now that she sees our memory fiber as extremely valuable. There's no doubting that. At the very least, she wants it to the extent that she's willing to forego her own responsibility and keep my secret my identity a secret for it. Otherwise, she wouldn't have proposed that deal. Her proposal is actually beneficial to us. So, what do you want me to do? Keep at it. What? Look, she's fully aware that if we bust out and run, the deal is over. But she made the proposal anyhow, so that must mean she's desperate for the memory fiber. I'm assuming that she kept quiet primarily because of the potential ramifications for her if the school figures out her identity was stolen. It was a huge misstep on her part. She'll have to take responsibility in some way, and maybe, at worst, she'll lose her position. Needless to say, that is something she'd rather not have to deal with. All of a sudden, I'm reminded of something. She's repeating school years to accomplish this goal of hers. Which could be related to what I saw the other day. A goal. That's something I don't have. It goes without saying, but we'd like you to stay at the school for as long as the mission demands. In this situation, though, we're the ones with the upper hand. That way, I want you to negotiate the terms as much as you can. Either work out a deal that's in our favor or obtain more information. Think you can do that? You want me to negotiate? Well, We can't hand over our memory fiber to just anyone. But if you tell her that, she'll come back out, which puts you in an unfavorable position. She'll back out, okay. We need to utilize everything we have in our arsenal. I'm counting on you. Another unresponsible difficult mission. Unreasonable difficult mission.
Ding, ding, ding.
Look at her. She's like in that witch outfit. Come on. But, as always, I'll just have to find a way. I need to figure out what she wants without revealing our hand.
So basically spending more time with Shikabi Senpai like you have been doing. Glad?
It's really hard to feel glad given the precarious situation I'm in.
Yeah, sorry for the sarcasm. Besides, it's partly my fault that you got caught. Do everything you can to get us out of this, Satoru-kun. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, I'll find a way. I nod to Nanami, then slip into the cafeteria. After ordering my meal, I locate Mayu-senpai. She's sitting in the corner, eating by herself. Hey, mind if I sit across from you? Is that alright?
Yeah, fine by me.
Thanks. With a bit of instance, whatever, she says yes, and I take my seat.
I purposely sat in the corner hoping you'll come.
Guess we're both on the same page then.
Yep.
No surprise. There's no way she didn't think over things, just as we did. And that's why I need to keep my guard up. Saying one wrong thing could ruin everything. Tension quickly builds between the two of us, but it only takes a second for them to fade.
Shikabi-senpai, good morning to you. Yes, good morning.
Hey, Niju-san.
Good morning to you as well, Arihara-kun. If I may ask, why are you both of you sitting in the corner area all by your lonesome?
Oh, no reason in particular.
Okay. Then I do hope you won't mind if I join you.
This was bound to happen if someone from our group of friends came along.
Sorry, Niju-san. Me and Satoru-kun need to talk some stuff in private today. Mind some other time, though? Oh, I see.
She said something before I could, but I guess we both had the same idea.
Niju-senpai, you can come over and eat with me if you like. Oh, okay. I'm happy to oblige, of course, but I'm quite confused. Is this what I think it is, Nanami-kun? Yes, so please, let's just leave them alone. It's all yours now, Satoru-kun.
I nod. Give her a non-verbal, I got it. Niju-san was mumbling something too, but I'm worried about that. But worried about that isn't my priority right now. Alright, let's wait out her first move.
Ahem, so you're the one handling negotiations?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get down to business then. Have you reached a decision yet?
Straight to it. Is that a sign of her desperation or what? In that case, I should give her a non-committable answer and see how she reacts. I'm still considering it.
Why? I know you talk with your superiors about it.
Who knows? Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Let me ask you a question though. What do you intend to do with it if we give it to you?
So you can't hand it over without knowing that first, huh? Yeah, I guess that figures. Then let me ask you a question. This time, what kind of organization do you belong to?
Do you not have any ideas?
Well, yeah, a few, but I'm just looking for direct confirmation. Who do you work for, and why are you investigating us?
That's not something I'm authorized to say.
Answer me. Do you want me to report you to the school? Because I will.
Go ahead and try.
Huh?
If you could have already done it. The night you caught me.
Oh, so that's your game you're going to play. Very interesting.
No, all I'm saying is I respect your trust in me. If you brought up this deal as a feint while you reported us behind our backs, we would have been done for. Looks like Dav's observations were fuck, man. Like, I know what it says, but when I'm trying to speak it out, I can't fucking read it. Observations. We're on the spot. We do seem to have the negotiating power in this situation. Mai-senpai is undoubtedly smart, but being a scientist brainiac doesn't necessarily mean she's clever and adept at quick thinking. Alright, let's keep going.
So, you're hoping to just bluff your way out of all of this, huh?
Who's to...
It's honestly kind of saddening. I thought we were friends, but I guess you were always scheming when around me.
Huh? She's really going to play that card now.
All the time you drank my coffee with a smile. All the times you worried about me. All the times you massaged my shoulders. They were all a lie.
Damn it! I feel pangs of guilt coming. But I can't let her know that. That's just what she wants. I'll leave that to your imagination.
Not that I ever honestly thought anything of it.
Thought anything of it?
Well, look, you know how I'm the older one and all. Even if you were gawking at my boobs, I didn't care or anything. I never thought you were interested in me or anything.
I was not gawking at your boobs.
You wouldn't even... You wouldn't be raising your voice right now if you weren't. I'm not an idiot.
See? I'm not the only one. She was super conscious of the way I was looking at her. Wait, calm down, Satoru. She wants me to panic. That's part of her plan, right? She almost played me like a fiddle, but now that I know her trick, I won't fall for them anymore. Fine, I'll own up to it. I was staring at your boobs. Honestly, I think you did think something of it.
No, I didn't.
Really? If you didn't, you wouldn't have brought it up in the first place.
Shut up! I didn't think anything of it. Definitely not how you might want me to boob slam you.
Hold up, what? Boob slap? What the hell is that?
You were trying to get me in the mood, so you could have had your way with me. Don't think I didn't catch on to that.
Wait, back up. We're not on the same page here.
I know what you think. You don't have to tell me. My boobs are just useless sacks of fat.
Okay, I gotta... Man, I hate it. Normally, I don't read ahead of it, but I'm reading ahead of it, and I'm just catching myself laughing.
My boobs are just useless sacks of fat that only have their size going for them.
Stop, I said... Where the hell is she even going with this? I don't know what's going on, but I have to get things straightened out. That's not what I thought at all.
Huh?
I lean forward, grab her shoulders, and pull her towards me on impulse. Her shoulders are just as I remember them. So soft. The slenderness of her feminine frame catches me visibly off guard. I even feel like I smell the same wonderful fragrance I smelled last time I touched her shoulders. We came to our senses and immediately backed away from one another. Sorry.
You're fine.
My face is burning hot. Why did I have to remember that? Actually, no. Remembering wasn't the problem. I just overreacted big time. I was in the middle of important work-related negotiations right now. So, what am I doing getting worked up over this? Stop, Satoru. Stop, damn it. Why is my mind going back to that? Why can't I just imagine... Why can't I get the image of her masturbating out of my mind? What the fuck? She's absolutely going to capitalize on this if I keep freaking out. What? Why isn't she saying anything? Mayu-senpai?
But before you ask, I didn't think anything of that.
Me neither.
Then?
Yeah? The bell suddenly rings as we're sitting there awkwardly staring at each other. Unfortunately, we can't sit here and talk any longer. We'll continue at lunch.
Of course.
After making our declarations, we part ways.
What were the two of you even doing?
This is a very good question. I was the one with the upper hand, so I should have had the more efficient card to play. Dad was right. I really need to make use of everything in my arsenal. And that's including what I saw her doing in her room. I know it has to be done, but it's hard.
It's not like I don't understand.
Understand what?
You're an industry spy, and since you're at the bottom of the totem pole, you can't go against what your superiors say. And they want you to keep you in the school for as long as possible. The fact that you've been negotiating with me instead of withdrawing immediately is evidence of that.
She's right. She's absolutely right. Save for the part of me being an industry spy, all of her other observations are correct. She's likewise trying to gain the upper hand in our negotiations. That's why I need to make the most of the information at my disposal.
Would it not be in both of our interests for you to accept my Would it not be in both of our interests for you to accept my proposal?
Your one-sided assumptions aren't going to take you anywhere.
I'm not going to fall for your bluffs again. I already know that the authentication key and my lab were your only means of obtaining information. If you want to stay here, you have no other choice but to.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
What? I know you're trying to negotiate a deal that's in your favor, but you have nothing left to pull on me. I figured you all out by now. I ran through all the access logs. You have no other pipeline to information.
Do you really think I haven't tried anything else?
Are you going to stand here and tell me you've actually obtained information through some other
I was gonna say venue.
Some other avenue?
Yes, I am.
There's no way. Stop expecting me to fall for your bluffs.
I'm stating a fact. You can choose whether or not to believe me.
Fine. Go ahead and tell me what you'll learn.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
See? You're bluffing. You can't fool me with such a blatantly obvious lie. Glaring at me isn't going to do anything. Is that really what you resort to when you're out of options? You really haven't grown up at all, Satoru-kun.
Ew, that's not true. I'm not going to take that. Not when she's purposely brought up my past like that. And she accused me of lying. Damn it. How dare she say that? I have grown up. I'm not some snot-nosed little brat anymore.
Then tell me what you found out.
You really want me to say it?
I bet you won't.
Fuck. I saw what you're doing while looking at the sex website. Oh fuck, I just blurted it out.
I was just. It was part of all my master plan. I knew there was someone snooping around me, so I was going to use my sex appeal to lure them out.
That's just a flimsy excuse. It's so obvious that she just made that up on the spot. Her face is redder than a tomato. But am I any better? Damn it. I'm just as flustered. If she wouldn't have reacted the way she did, I'll be so damn embarrassed right now. As as much as I'm trying to pretend it never happened, this has served a painful reminder that I indeed watched her masturbate. And now that rush of excitement I felt from the back is coming back to me. God damn it.
And it worked, right? You stuck into my lab again. You fell hook, line, and sinker for my womanly wiles.
Shut up! I didn't fall for your stupid womanly wiles or whatever. All I can do is solidly deny it. And it is wrong. And is it wrong? I didn't sneak into her lab again because I was enhanced after seeing her touch herself in her room. Well, I was pretty enhanced when I was actually there witnessing it, but that's a different story. That has nothing to do with the mission.
Yeah, what I was thinking. Of course you wouldn't. That's just obvious. I'm nowhere near attractive.
Huh? Fuck. Wait, why is she drooping her shoulders so dejectedly?
You have...
Okay. Let me drink some water. My throat is fucking dry, man.
You have plenty of other lady friends, like Mitsukasa-san, Niju-san, and even Nanami-chan if you count siblings. They're all so young and pretty, while I'm just long past my expiration date.
Mayu-senpai?
Of course, you wouldn't have been interested in me, much less sexually attracted to me.
That's absolutely not true. I can't stop myself from shouting. What the hell is she saying? Does she have any idea how hard it was to preserve my sanity in that situation? Okay, fuck. You think I'm not interested in you? Do you even know how horny I got watching you?
So... thank you.
You're welcome. Really? This is just sad. I suppose we both successfully pulled off our bluffs. But what came to light was something entirely unrelated to my mission and her research. So, she really does want me to feel attracted to her. Then it's okay for me to be. I can't interpret her masturbation as an expression of her sexual attraction towards me. Well, yeah, like, really, man? She said Satoru-kun when she was doing the deed. Like, of course she is. Cause why the fuck not? I know this is hardly the time to be jumping for joy, but damn, I'm happy. Really?
Why don't you just stop dilly-dallying around her and actually, I don't know, try making a move on her?
No, I can't do that. It's nighttime, and I reported everything that happened to Nanami. I completely understand her reaction. It's a perfectly normal one to have. And that's probably pretty telling, honestly. I haven't even mentioned the masturbation part to her.
I'd welcome it. In fact, I urge you to. Honestly, at this point, it's getting really hard to just listen to all of this.
I'm on the phone right now. Ahem. Sorry about that. Oh, no worries, Levy. No worries. Levy's 9's idea is actually pretty appealing. Are you joking? Think about it. If we can keep her quiet, then we essentially guaranteed our safety. And to that extent, winning her over to our side is a very valid option. In fact, I think I made a mention of it before. I know that, but still. Well, I understand your reluctance towards doing something like that. Like that's part of the mission. That's not what I'm trying to say. Either way, you'll continue to attempt negotiations with her. You can't give her the memory fiber, so try to figure out something else. Alright. Man, this sucks. Will I actually be able to negotiate anything with her? Recalling the events of today made me lose all confidence. I wasn't able to stay calm, kept blurting out my thoughts on accident. Oh, I didn't even mute my I didn't even turn on my phone. But that was probably true of her too. I'm not trying to console myself. I know how she feels about me. So it'll only stand to reason that she'll have the same troubles I was. No, I need to ignore all of this. I won't be able to fulfill my mission otherwise. But if my personal feelings keep distracting me. I'll just have to flat out ask her flat out to accept different terms. After school the next day, I decide to head to Mayu-senpai's lab. This will be the first time they are yelling over there. What are they yelling about? I don't know what he's talking. I hear my family yelling right now. My brother and my dad. I don't know what they're yelling about. I'm kind of interested. I kind of want to go in there and yell too. That's the thing about our family. We like to yell at each other. Don't get me wrong. We yell, not fighting by the way. We yell either for excitement or something stupid. We get in fights for stupid things. Not oh, you stole money from me. No, we yell about hey, I'm an adult, blah 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 blah, blah blah blah. That's what we yell about. And that's cool. I can hear them yelling and I want to go out there and be like, I'm yelling too! Fuck my voice. After school the next day, I decide to head to Mayu-senpai's lab. This will be the first time I've been there since he caught me. We've been trying to fish for more information out of each other all day together. What are they yelling about, man? No, I hear my brother saying that. Should I just wait and just... No, I'll keep continuing. I don't think you can hear them. It went as you expected, not very well for either of us. Our conversation eventually veered off topic, and in the end, we fall silent embarrassed. But we both realized that things can't continue this way. We need to prepare ourselves for the inevitable. She may not want me to stop by her lab, but oh well. I couldn't find her in her classroom, so this is my only option. Which I guess means the first obstacle I need to overcome is getting her to let me in. I knock on the door as I'm thinking. Mayu-senpai? Are you there? It's me, Arihara. I knock again. Is she somewhere else? Mayu-senpai? Are you in there? I call out to her again, with a slightly louder tone, and this time I hear shuffling noises in response. She seems to be in there, but what is she doing? Sorry, come on in. Alright, pardon me? The moment I walk through the unlocked door, I see a figure jumping into the next room connected to the lab. Can you wait for 1 sec for me? Then I hear her voice coming through the door. I'm a little busy with stuff right now. I'll come back later if you need me to. No, you're fine. It'll only take a few minutes. I've never been inside the connected room. Is she in the middle of an experiment? Oh well, guess I'll just wait for it to get finished. I see she left her computer. She left on her computer, right? Yeah, she left her computer. Now that she knows who the intruder is, she has no need to lay traps, which also means she has no need to replace her computer. Still though, it might not be a place to say this, but I think you ought to be more careful. Huh? I have a bad track record. Can you really guarantee I won't try anything when left alone? Of course, I have no desire at this point, but warning her serves as a way for me to convey that. Oh, of course, I know. That's why I left it like that. I'm baiting you into thinking you can do anything when I've already made it so you can't. I suppose that's true. Otherwise, she wouldn't leave it out in the open like that. But even if I tend to negotiate fair and square, I don't intend to give her the upper hand.
No, wait, what? Why is my sleeve?
Looks like she'll still be a while. I throw another warning in that case. Are you sure? Are you sure? I won't be able to steal anything? I purposely make noises pretending that I'm snooping around the place.
Huh? What? Satoru-kun?
I don't see any hidden switches.
Wait! Stop! Please!
You sound pretty flustered over there. Are you sure you took additional measures to prevent me from stealing stuff? Oh, your computer's still turned on. Well, I don't mind. Well, don't mind if I do.
No, don't you dare! This damn thing won't just...
I can tell someone's not going right over, but I can tell someone's not going right over there by the voices coming through the door. Provoking her too much might affect negotiations later. I better stop while I can. Sorry, I'm just messing with you. I'm only here to talk. I walk towards the door when suddenly...
Stop right there, you!
What? The door flings open and Mayu-senpai and I run right into each other. The sudden impact causes me to lose my balance and fall backwards. She falls on top of me. But that was only a basic description of the situation she and I are currently in. My mind was in chaos. Mayu-senpai was on top of me? Wearing a lab coat with nothing underneath it. Her hands are rooted to both of my to both sides of my head in order to support her, meaning I have direct view of her large breast, pretty bare and dangling closer to me due to the influence of gravity. On the tips of each of them are her rosy pink nipples, and drooping from those nipples onto my chest are small droplets of water. Is there a shower next door?
Yeah. And I just finished. I quickly threw on my lab coat when I opened the door for you, but I didn't get a chance to wipe myself off.
Right. If we were wearing clothes while wet, they'll stick to you and it'll be harder to take off.
Yeah. That's why I went back in and told you to wait.
And to keep me from doing anything, you said everything was secured.
Yeah. Then you started poking around my lab.
Sorry, I was just pulling your leg. Wait. Why are we just lying here like this and casually going over everything?
But it's far too late for me to scream. Plus, this is mostly my fault. So if I scream, I'd be implying this is all your fault, and I don't want it, and I don't want to do that.
I appreciate the concern, but please calm down. Can you please cover up before saying anything else? I can see a lot of things I shouldn't be. God, her body's rocking back and forth, cause she's panicking, and it's making her breast jiggle. I can't pry my eyes away, damn it!
A lot of things? Like what?
Well, your boobs, for one, and your stomach and your lower thighs. I get to see her face and...
Is that the same face you made when you were watching me masturbate?
I can't deny that I was definitely watching.
What?
Fuck, man.
The length value of an astral is a numerical representation of a skill of interference.
What? Oh, she's all calm.
The key component, however, is the effect energy output, which in turn means that limiting the area of interference would lead to a liminal astral.
Wait, I understand your embarrassment, but now is not the time to be escaping reality. I still have a giant pair of tits dangling in front of me, and her robotic rambling combined with that does not make me feel any more comfortable.
I can't. I flashed my naked what to do.
I understand, so please cover yourself.
I can't! You're gonna have to do it for me, Satoru-kun!
That would require me touching places you don't want me to touch. That's the entire reason I've been laying here stiff as a board, waiting for her to do something. I really wish she'd pick up on that already. Covering herself, moving her, basically any motion at this position will lead me to touching her breast. And if that happens, I'll lose my goddamn mind!
Why? I just wanted to come off as cool and composed and mature, but now this had to happen.
I'm sorry, but it's much too late for that. Please just give up, I'm begging you. You know what? I was gonna laugh if there was no if there was no negotiations and he just went back to Nanami like, Nanami, I just saw her naked and A few minutes later, I finally got her to calm down. She went into the next room and finally comes back out, fully clothed, but now, silence, an awkward silence. Nonetheless, staying quiet isn't an option for me. I'm sorry for what happened.
We already been over this. It wasn't your fault, Satoru-kun. It was my fault for opening the door and coming through even though I wasn't ready.
Maybe so, but still, how do I want to say this? I've seen you naked, and I've seen you masturbating, so as a guy,
I mean, if you're going to say that, then... As a woman, I'm very sorry.
But why are you apologizing?
I'm sorry you had to look at my ugly body.
Are you serious? I inadvertently glared at her. She turns red in the face and cowers in shame.
Come on, you can't deny that you'd rather stare at a young, prettier girl naked body over mine. Probably. I have to say stuff like this. Otherwise, I'm gonna die of embarrassment.
Don't make me repeat myself. When I'm forced to see you in these rather compromising situation, I find it really hard to stay calm. You're beautiful and I find you very attractive, so please, don't belittle yourself. She might have only said those things to mask her embarrassment, but even so, I refute her with such a resolved tone that it even startled myself. Maya Senpai is a little older than the other girls I'm friends with, sure. But none of them are capable of making my body heat up the way it does when I look at her. Sorry, my tongue kind of slipped. I'm overcome with an intense embarrassment right after the words leave my mouth. God, what am I even saying?
It's okay. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. What is this awkward mood hanging between us? Silence befalls the room. The kind of silence that comes when both parties are too embarrassed to speak. Our eyes wander, and ever so occasionally, we peek at the other and make eye contact. Conversation between us was minimal, and before long, I left. Really? I initially came here hoping to propose and discuss a different set of terms to deal, but I couldn't accomplish any of that. Are you serious? Are you serious, Satoru-kun? Okay, I'm gonna finish this last part, then I'm gonna call it a day, okay?
How'd it go, Satoru-kun?
Sorry. You didn't even get to bring it up to her? Sorry, I don't know, things happen. I couldn't even be honest with Nanami nor Dad. No way I can tell them the truth. Of course not. I knew exactly what's causing all of this, and that's the problem. Okay, this is what I want to wait for. This. We're still in chapter 5? I thought we were almost done already at chapter 5. I thought we were either going to chapter 6 or we finished the game. What the fuck? Alrighty. I'm gonna end there. Right there. So if you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see whenever I post, and leave a comment. Alrighty, man. I really love this game, but I do get 0 views sometimes, unlike some of the episodes. So if you haven't watched the series yet, just go watch it, man. Or girl. Or whatever you want to call yourself. Or if you have nothing to call yourself, then yeah, whoever you are as a person. Why am I even saying that? I'm just like, I'm like, it's so giggly, like so giddy right now, man. Oh my god, this is a fun game. I love it a lot. Anyway, what else do I have to say? Oh, follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Follow the master on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at what is it? Fuck. Like the link is in the description, but the description. But if you want to follow me, it is at gattheman. Gat, you know, all capital, then the, all lowercase, and man, all capital. Follow me and Gat the Man.
Oh my god. Gat the Man? What kind of shit is that?
Hey, it's better than the one I have on Twitch, which I'm not streaming yet, but I want to start streaming. It's called Gat the Great. Come on, someone already took Gat for all of those. Okay, I'm rambling now. So, this is Gat saying farewell. And as always, bye-bye.